Hi guys, I'm Silva and you're welcome to Silva Squad channel. We're here today again doing the recording for 5 minutes with the stars, and today I'm here with somebody very popular. She's everywhere. She's on radio, she's on TV, she's a comedian, an actor. She does everything, you know. So we're going to be talking to her, and she's right here. Let's meet her.
Hi everyone.
So today on Silva Squad channel, 5 minutes with the stars, I have with me Lolo, Omotunde Adewale David, a.k.a Lolo, popularly known as Lolo on radio, and Adaku on Jenifa's Diary. You're a lawyer, on-air personality on radio, TV host, celebrity compare, comedian. Tell me, how do you manage all this?
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be on Silva Squad channel. For me, it's easy. I always say that I'm an art form. That means everything I do still revolves around arts. Music, dancing, singing, presenting, speaking. Everything comes together. So I'll just say that I'm an art entity, and that's why I function in all those capacities.
I do all of them very well.
Well, if you enjoy what you do, to be the best at it is easy. It's when you find it a bit challenging, that's why maybe your job can be very hard. But if you love what you're doing, you just see that it'll be effortless for you.
So, you started out as a lawyer, you even practiced for some time. Why the switch to radio, TV, comedy, and all that? Why that switch?
Oh, well, would I say it's a switch? It's always been what I would want, what I've always wanted to do. When I was in school, my thesis or my final year project was on performance rights. You know, it's something I identified with, that the right of a performer is different from copyright. That talks about the art of, you know, the art of a performer, the laws that guide us and everything. You know, even in law, it was something I could identify with way back then. But for me, it's more about your innate abilities and what you really want to do inside. Law for me is a good expression of it. It wasn't like law was bad or far from what I want to do. But you know, the core of what I want to do is entertain. And when I finished law, my law practice, and I practiced for a while, because no matter what you do, you want to satisfy your parents that their money didn't go to waste. Yeah. So of course, I put my hands in practice. I did soliciting, I did go into litigation, I did everything I needed to do before I made the switch. And for me, the switch was almost natural because it's something I've always wanted to do. I just kept looking for opportunities in the line of what I wanted. And when you start to do that, things start to open up to you. And that was what opened up Radio Nigeria to me. I went to Radio Nigeria training school for a basic course in presentation. And that just set the course of my life in another direction. So
That's interesting. With everything you do comes fame. You know, being an actor, OAP, comedian, fame comes along with it. How do you manage fame?
Fame is a tricky thing because it's very easy for you to get into your head that, oh, you're celebrated and so you're better than everybody. But a long time before now, I would tell myself that if you know where you're coming from, you don't forget it. I don't see myself as different from a lot of people. The only thing I tell people is that the job I do is visible. That's why you know me. So it doesn't make the job of a doctor less important. It doesn't make the job of a organizer less important. If there's a celebrity for organizer and you put a camera like this before your organizer every day, it becomes a celebrity. So for me, it's more like serving the people. So if you really want to be an effective leader or somebody people look up to, your head must be balanced. You must make sure that you hold pride at bay so that you can function in the capacity of, a lot of people are looking at you like role model, some are looking at you as a mentor, some are typifying their lives after you even without you knowing. So it's a lot of challenge living before people. And because I know that, I'm very conscious. So for me, fame hasn't changed me much. I'm still a lot of people that know me personally know that. I'll still buy body by the side of the street. I'll still eat in a local buka. It depends on where I am and what I want to do. And of course, I can still have lunch and breakfast in a 5-star restaurant.
Actually, my next question was on body and buka,
yeah.
But that has been answered, obviously. So she still goes to
I go to the market. I go to the market. I tell people that I'm a woman and I want to take care of my home. I want to teach my children how to live. Are you going to teach your daughter celebrity buying, market buying?
No.
So I still do my life. It's just I'm very selective. Like I have markets I go to that they are used to me already. So they don't shout as much. Oniru market is my market. All the women know me by name. I know all them by name. So they are more like, Auntie Lolo, how far? We'll never see you small, no. Say, your girl, they come, Sha. When I want to teach my daughter how to buy things in the market, I take her there. But when I go to other markets,
they're all over you.
my brother, I won't even give you my secret because I actually disguise myself. Because sometimes you want to go buy stuff and people actually hike the price because it's you. Yeah. And sometimes it's a mob situation. I can't go anywhere. I can't move. I can't do anything. So I actually disguise myself sometimes.
So in everything you do, TV, radio, stage, everything, what would you say is the most challenging aspect of your work, all put together?
Everything is challenging. Every work comes with its challenges. You can't really, it's just like telling me that you're a mountain biker and a swimmer, thinking that the challenges are different. Even if you're the athlete that does the two, both of them challenge you differently. TV challenges me a lot because your anonymity is gone. Radio challenges me a lot because people expect you to know everything. On radio, I'm multitask. To some people, I'm their auntie. To some, I'm their big sister. To some, I'm their lover. To some, I'm their counselor. To some, I'm their doctor. To some, I'm their parenting coach. So I'm wearing a lot of hats. That means I have to constantly read. People would ask me when WAEC is, why their children's WAEC results are not out. And I'm beginning to propose solutions. Okay, maybe the school is a special center. They get some issues. So you can imagine. It takes a lot. For acting, you have your script to mind. You have to internalize your character, to be able to put it forth. For comedy, it's very challenging. I don't even do comedy as much as I would love to. Because stand-up comedy is a ball game of its own. I thrive more spontaneously because most of the comedy I do is more spontaneous. What I see. And the jokes are interactive. So I might not come and tell you a story. Comparing has its challenges. Because every crowd, there's something called science of the crowd. Yeah. So you might compare here, some people want you to speak English too, some want you to speak Pidgin, some want you to mix Yoruba. So I have to be able to know what all these things need and provide what they need. And now I'm delving into public relations again. A lot of people see me like, okay, I can actually, manage brands. So for me, it's more like every job comes with its challenges, but I hold myself hard every time I say, okay, you can do this. Challenges are not supposed to make us feel bad or make us feel inadequate or even failure. Just keep going. Just keep going. No matter what you start to do now, you're going to grow at it. And that's just the way life is.
You've heard it all from her. So, you over the years interviewed a lot of VVIPs. I saw one, you interviewed Governor a.k.a. Just last week, you were part of the team that interviewed the Vice President, Professor Jenifa. How does it feel interviewing these big wigs?
For me, there's no human being that is different. It's just the place of their assignment that makes them a big thing. I don't see anybody. When I interviewed the ambassador of the United States of America, Mr. Winter, something, he Antweasel, I think his name, just kind of weird. I just saw him, he was enthusiastic. I find it very interesting to know that, okay, how did you start? Did you think your life was going to pan out the way it panned out? There's so many children that are born now, they don't even know they're going to be president. So how was it for them? That's what interests me, trying to get into the person. And when I interview, I want it to be comic, at the same time serious. Because everybody does serious interview. Amanpo will give you straight questions, but I want you relaxed. I want to ask you a question that will make you laugh. When I was part of the team that interviewed Fashola on LTV 8 some time ago, when he was still the governor of Lagos State, when everybody was asking English questions, when it was my time, I asked him in pidgin. He busted out into a laughter and gave me a very intelligent answer. And I'm like, okay, that's my job. I want to do everything I do with a bit of humor in it, but at the same time, serious.
Everybody know, a lot of people know your face and relate it with Adaku on Jenifa's Diary. How did you get that role? Are you friends with Funke Akindele? Then she just picked up the phone and called you, Lolo, I'm doing this thing, come on set, or you heard of it and you went in for casting. How did it all happen?
I always say, if you read a couple of my interviews, a lot of people don't know that what they do when nobody's looking, someone is actually watching. I wasn't so close to Funke at all. She just knew me industry-wise. That Lolo is an OAP, and that's it. But in the place of my assignment and the things that I'm doing, I was doing it effectively. She seen me do stand-up comedy on your stage at a hotel. She's like, whoa, this girl is funny. She came for my first Oga Madam Office show at the Museum Center, the first year I ever did my comedy show. She's like, wow, this lady is funny. She saw me on a white screen. Okay. And I always tell people that a lot of young people, you want them to do something, they put money before. You don't know that sometimes if you really are passionate about things. I know how many things I've done pro bono in my life, but those things were adding up. It was those little things that she saw that made her pick up her phone and offer me the role. So it wasn't like, oh, because I was close to her. I was doing things that probably wasn't paid for, but I was showcasing what I love to do joyfully. And look at what it brought my way. So really, just keep doing what you want to do. And don't think that somebody is not watching. The most important people that might be instrumental in the future, they're probably watching, you never know.
So, finally, because it's supposed to be 5 minutes with the stars, right? But it's hard, I'm telling you, it's hard to get 5 minutes, just 5 minutes with Lolo. She will teach you everything. So, finally, there's this thing we do on 5 minutes with the stars. You get to tell us, I get to ask you something nobody or most people don't know about you. Something maybe a lot of your fans, maybe only your family or close friends know. Something they don't know about you, and you get to tell us right here, right now on 5 minutes with the stars. So what's that thing?
Well, I love my bed.
Oh.
Actually, I don't sleep a lot, but my bed is like my comfort zone. I like to read books. I would sit on my bed. Now that I'm a movie producer myself, I watch sitcoms. A lot of people just think I talk a lot. I think the older I'm getting, I'm becoming more melancholic. My melancholy side is coming out more. So a lot of people just used to think that when they see me or sit down with me, I'm just going to start making jokes and laughing. I could sit down like a princess all day and I won't feel bad and I won't feel pressure. And that's just me. A lot of people that are very close to me know that. Sometimes I just don't talk. I can just smile and enjoy the ambience of where I am. But a lot of people say, now we cracking us. I'm like, that's not who is here. This is Omotunde sitting down. And Omotunde actually likes to sit down and just be quiet. That's
it first. That's a new one. I've always known her to be jovial, all there, playful and all that. But now I know she likes her bed and she just sometimes likes to just be herself. So it's been 5 minutes with the stars, with Silva, and if you love everything you've seen right now, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and just leave a comment. It all encourages us to do more. It's been a pleasure, Lolo, talking with you, and I hope in the near future we get to call you to come out and oblige us.
It's been my pleasure. It's been my pleasure.
So it's nice having this talk with you. Thank you. That's 5 minutes with the stars on Silva Squad channel. Squad channel.